just something special. This is a mono blue affinity deck that has an infinite combo with Rona. Turning your Rona into an Emry lets you do a lot of stuff, and while you're doing a lot of stuff, eventually make infinite mana with double Mox Amber, and an infinitely big Walking Ballista or Agatha Soul Cauldron something into Walking Ballista, or Urza to, just flip your whole deck into play. Deck is powerful, it's fast, it's hard to play against, it attacks from a lot of different angles, and I just did not get enough of it yesterday, so we are running it back. Still, I think that the Haywire Mite in the main deck and in the sideboard is worth the splash. That's something that was immediately really apparent yesterday, I think. So, just want to get at least one more league in it with it today. But I don't know. That's also just been a really fun. The games have been really good. We found some very cool lines. You cast a lot of spells. It's just a good time. Sean, too much. You can thank you. Did I finish up the last league? I did not know. Fuck. Okay, so let's keep this. Hold Bauble for Shredder. Where the hats go? I don't know. I have a hat here actually, but just can't do the same thing forever. Enjoy it while it lasts. So just waiting for Canadian Ninja to show up. It's a good time. Make a bard. Just get through bard class. Esther's playing a bard. I really tend to have opponents lost connection to the game. I tend to make builds that have interesting combat applications. Kind of attack the game from a unique angle, being reasonable. But I think Bard is a very good class to play to experience the story. I really like the main time I like to play Bard is to multi-class with Paladin and then be a charisma full caster on Paladin that gets to sink their spell slots into smites. I think that could be fun. Okay, opponent's back. They've mulled to 5. Yeah, the scoreline's not at multiple 5 because we finished yesterday's last league at 3-1. I just had to call the stream a little early. Okay, opponent 2 minutes to show up. No turn 1 play. Just another Modern Monday. Yeah, so I think we'll be able to go Spellskite Emry next turn. They found a play. Oh, they're playing 73 cards, so they're 4-color. Weird. Build over 2 more Ornithopters and a Mamber. Are we not redeeming singing? I sang. I don't know. Was there another one? Okay. Urza Saga! I'm incapable of not giggling after a sing. Man, 4-color is pretty easy when they just skip their first turn, mull to 5. It's my analysis of the matchup. Okay, goodbye Spellskite. Alright, so we can still trigger Shredder and make a construct, so let's do that. Could also cast Ballista on 1 if I get Mox Amber, seems fine. Got a lot of mana sinks here. Could maybe draw, Cauldron. I think I would play Cauldron over Ballista here pretty easy. Agatha Cauldron, Transform Tribal. I mean, seems like it's just not the kind of deck I make. You know what I mean? Like Agatha's Cauldron. Woohoo! Gamers, we're against the oddsing. We're going to transform. We're gonna transform our werewolf into an Elishnorn. It's gonna be awesome. It's fine. There's a lot of that kind of casual brewers content. There's plenty of that. It's just not me. I cannot get energetic very often for these really uncompetitive but fun brews. I need them to be I need them to be competitive and fun for me to hold my interest. I think keeping back up Emry here is still pretty nice. Against the odds later. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Against the Odds. Like I like Against the Odds. You know, I enjoy watching it. It's good content, but it's just not content I'm interested in making. You know what I mean? It's the kind of stuff that for me I enjoy watching a lot more than I enjoy doing it, and it's not the kind of stuff I can get passionate about. And that's good. It's good that there's a lot of different stuff for people in the community to be working on. You know, there's a range. We played Flump? Yeah, I mean, I thought the Flump deck was kind of interesting. Our record with Flump was not that bad either. It wasn't embarrassing, you know. Like Flump is an interesting combo deck. Like, it's a combo deck with Orcish Bowmasters, like one of the best cards in Modern. The fact that it, like, infinite combos with one of the best cards in Modern and is just a 2-mana creature is very interesting to me. Oh, okay, they are messing up this timing pretty dang bad. Yeah, I had a rough one. Okay, another Solitude on top. Yeah, I guess the odds is great. It's just not the kind of stuff I'm interested in making. I kind of want to have. I'm gonna cut the Flooded Strand. It's just like you get besieged enough. You want to have all of your. I cut an island yesterday. It was kind of awkward. I also have only been playing the one Haywire Mite with the thought that you're gonna be like turning your other stuff into Haywire Mites after. I've been kind of regretting that too. I've been kind of wanting the second Mite in this matchup. We have actually comboed in this matchup before, so maybe keeping in the second Mox Amber is realistic or like correct. Ornithopter. We do the Flump combo with Soul Cauldron, Borborigma. So what's bad about Cauldron in the Flump combo deck is a lot of creatures just have ETBs. They're like creatures with ETBs are not good in your Cauldron decks, Bowmasters and Flump specifically. Let's keep this. I don't know if I want to put back second Cauldron or third land. I guess second Cauldron. Ring for the grinding matchups? Yeah, I guess so. You know, it's specifically good against Murktide, Scam, Hammer, and Four Color, which is a big chunk of the metagame. A lot of those decks are the grindy matchups, yeah. What percentage of games do you expect to kill with combo, Magic versus Fair? So, like, one thing is, like, the combo is a lot more realistic when you're up against non-interactive decks like Titan. Like, when we played against Titan, we were able to, you know, kill them turn 4 because my opponent didn't have, you know, much interaction. The majority of your games, you are winning fairly. Absolutely. The majority of your games are going to be fair games. Okay. Now getting punished for putting back the Cauldron. It's okay. But it's nice to have access to the combo. Kind of like the Heliod deck also wins most of its games fairly, has access to the combo. It also maybe doesn't need to be said, but like in general, the interaction in Modern is so good that all-in combo decks typically are not that competitive. Okay, pretty okay with them Teferrying here. Could kill. Sorry. I think I'm flooded enough that I need to turn this into an Emry and draw a card. The Teferi doesn't matter that much at the moment for me to like go after it with like the Ballista instead. And then also like now having 2 Emrys with a ring in the yard seems pretty nice. There's a Solitude. Another Emry. When a creativity into Bobo in my Seismic Assault deck? No. No thanks. You can, I guess. Doesn't sound that that terrible, I guess. Bauble overkill Teferi. Yeah, did you know? Yes, but I just said why I wanted Bauble overkill Teferi. The Teferi doesn't matter that much. It'll be easy for me to kill it next turn, and I'm super flooded, so I really want to draw a card here. Not sure how you missed all that. I don't know. Could kill the Teferi now with the pings. Think we're gonna Bauble at least. See what they're drawing and take a gander. Alright, we'll do it. We'll go with Teferi now. So they didn't make Aragorn good enough for Modern. I've been kind of thinking about Aragorn a little bit with like Lava Dart and Gut Shot. Like turning your Gut Shots into 0 mana 4 damage, Lava Dart into 1 mana 8 damage is like, it's kind of like reasonable, to be honest. Okay, so we have a Urza now. I can play this and spin, yeah. Classic Blue Org Creature Lava Spike deck. Yeah, I know, it's like, it's a weird idea. I haven't like actually tried to build it or anything, but I don't know. Mana's good in Modern. You could maybe figure it out. Well, let's see that. Art in your 4-color deck is weird. Like these cards are like not doing anything without each other. It's something I've been kind of thinking about for a while, and I haven't really sat down to build it, but I also haven't had any kind of idea that could really tie it together. Havaya's Ledger Shredder is great. Like, have you ever turned a Ledger Shredder into a Walking Ballista, dude? Oh, my opponent says, well, this is awkward because we're playing the mirror. Am I playing and qualifying for the next PT? I'll think about it. I think I'll see if I get around to it. Yeah, you could do that in like Domain Zoo maybe. I don't know, Lava Dart's awkward in Domain Zoo. Yeah. Hoping we can find a Cauldron for sure. Cast Urza next turn, which is pretty good. Spellskite can protect my Emry if they go Cauldron. Ballista onto the Shredder. Yeah, we are playing the mirror, which is pretty cool. Like to see no Cauldron yet. That's good news. Kind of interesting neither of us has found a Cauldron. They're definitely got the air superiority at the moment. But we have the Cauldron superiority. So we go Urza into Cauldron. The Shredders are so big, though. It's definitely a problem. Let's see how they connive it first. Discard an Urza. That's bad news. They must have, their last card must be Cauldron, right? I could get an Ornithopter as a blocker here. That could be fine. I kind of want to see what they're drawing. I think I want to block. I almost feel like I just need to be like leaving my Cauldron up for their Cauldron. I think that's true. Because I can't imagine, like, they either have like another Urza or a Cauldron in their hand, right? So it looks like it was an Urza. Okay. Aren't we play Ballista for one? We maybe, no, we want to tap Cauldron. We get Mox Amber. I don't know, Ballista on one doesn't do that much, right? So they're going to try to Ballista on one themselves, but I'm like super, this is exactly what I want to Cauldron, so seems like that was not the correct choice from them. Counter on Spellskite seems fine, not on the Ornithopter because I want to chump block. Oh, but they get to untap the Emry. Is the mirror really cool? Maybe the mirror is really cool. Counter Orny means you can block the 2/4. I think I'd rather block the 6/8. Like, you know, this is a Walking Ballista matchup. It's kind of tough to take too much. Aether Spellbomb would be really nice. Could probably do something with that. Oh, sorry, I meant to target Emry. I meant to target Emry. Oops, sorry. I guess I can untap and target Emry. I'm gonna kill their Emry this turn though. So 1/1 Ballista. Hold up the Cauldron untap, probably. Attack for 6 with my Construct. Then kill their Emry. Pass back. No, sorry. We should probably play the other Ballista also. Ballista on 2. Yeah. Could kill their Urza. I think I'm just like scared enough. Like Cauldron is like their best draw by so much. Like I can not let them like play Cauldron this Ballista and turn these Shredders into Ballistas. Oh no, I tapped my Ornithopter though. Fuck. They do have Cauldron. I messed up though. I'm dead to them conniving. Should I just Cauldron in response? I need to tap this instead. I don't know why I just brain farted there. Sorry. They do have to hit a spell, which is they missed. Oh, but they could even untap their Cauldron. I need to exile the Ballista response too. Okay. Mirror's hard. Mirror is officially hard. It'll take some time to learn it. Sideboarding is a little weird too. I imagine we want the rejections. We don't want the needle, I would guess. We probably do want the rings. Spellskite out. Mox Amber trimmed. Maybe Rejection's not that good. Rejection hits Cauldron, Ballista, Ring well. Not even that good. It's okay. Maybe we don't want 4. Yeah, I don't think we want 4. Something like this. Is Stone good? I don't think you want Stone. Can't Spellskite redirect Cauldron? No, target creature you control. I should good to check though. Okay, opponent's on the play actually. Yeah, rejection is mostly for Tron. This is a win for the deck. Probably not. Haywire Mite would be the best draw, probably. Couldn't summon it this time. Let's go for Rona here. Don't think they're going to be triggering my Shredder. That shouldn't count on the record. Yeah, okay, win or lose, we will not count it on the record. I think that that's just fine. When I cherry pick data, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think for this deck specifically, it's not like super good data to care about the mirror at the moment, but I think it's fair if we don't count it win or lose. Maybe because we're down a game. I don't know. Maybe that's bad too. Yeah, I think we have to play Cauldron here. Yeah, discard Ballista, play Cauldron. Which lets me untap the Rona, which lets me maybe like Emry and stuff. But it also means that they can't kill my Cauldron and make a token, and that means that I get to kill the Mite if they don't make a token. Okay, now we get to play Saga, which is something. And if they do make a token, then I kill the Mite and I get to keep everything, which is pretty sick. I guess they could make it another Mite, but that's maybe just the dynamic of the matchup, you know? Cool turn. Would this have been infinite loots if they didn't have a Mite? No, we don't have double Mox Amber. Not yet, at least. If a creature opponent quits, she'll die. Okay, got it. Seems pretty good. They could have rejection though. Should I be scared of rejection? I can play around it really well too. I can just play Shredder Emry. Yeah, I think I built the deck. I know they have 4 rejections in the sideboard. Let's play around it. Ornithopter's kind of nice. Probably just discard Ballista here. Loot again. Actually giving them advice. What's wrong with me? What have I become? They left in their Spellskites. I boarded all of mine out. Kind of seriously playing Brew? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm obligated to help them out, but I also don't really mind, yeah, because they're playing the deck. It's not that serious. It's a good card to know about. Not one that we're dealing with super easily here, especially because of the Spellskite. This is a close call, I think. I think holding up Rejection's probably correct. Like, Ring with Rejection up seems really good. Like, the Saga is certainly good here, too. Something happened to Mara's way? Yeah. I built this deck, I guess. Okay, it's kind of an interesting pickup. Can turn this into Haywire Mite and sacrifice it, kill the Saga right now if I want to. Then I'm not holding up Rejection. Yeah, I just don't need to kill the Saga this turn, I think. Yeah, I want to be able to stop them from going like Urza into super relevant spell. Yeah, I think didn't they exile? Yeah, they exiled my second Mox. I boarded my third Mox out, which is maybe wrong. So we can't combo anymore. Don't have green. Cauldron lets you activate as if you didn't have green. Cauldron has this dumb flavor text that says you may spend mana as though it were any color to activate abilities. I agree, it doesn't really make sense. No consideration for leaving Orny in hand for triggering Connive or discarding Rona. Yeah, not really. I have the ring, so I'm gonna have plenty of cards to loot away next turn, and I might want to sack this as a Haywire Mite this turn. Okay, forgets about protection, which is, you know, fair enough. Well, I kind of want to maybe attack with my Ornithopter here. Can I kill them? Not sure. Yeah, I don't need to sack now because I can just like tap it to Urza next turn. You know, there's like not really any reason to do that now. Actually, they got a lot of power over there. Alright, can I just kill them? Not really worried about Spellskite since I'm targeting their face in theory. I could loot Rona away so I could Urza, potentially for more mana. Or loot Urza away and then Cauldron it for more mana. Let's start with that, I think. It seems like something I'm likely gonna want to do here. Or at least tap the Rona. So discard Urza, Cauldron, untap Cauldron. Spend 1, 2, 3, 4 mana counter. So I'll have 3 more counters here for a total of 5. So I'll attack for 6, 7, and then I'll have 6 counters. So that's 13 damage, which is decidedly not lethal. May need to do some blocking if attacking ain't gonna get the job done. Ballista plus activation. That was the math I was doing. It's better to like put the counters here because this is a Ballista already. Oh, I get one more for the Connive. I think I can put my opponent to 1. So I need to recount because right now I'm counting them as going to 1. So I discard Urza. I activate Cauldron, exiling Urza, targeting the Ballista. The Ballista has 3 counters on it at that point. I untap Cauldron with Minamo, another counter here. I play Springleaf Drum and Haywire Mite, which are mana neutral because I have Urza, and they put a counter on the Shredder. That's a 3rd counter on the Shredder. Then I tap Haywire Mite, Springleaf Drum, Mox Amber, Island. Although, no, sorry, I use the Island to play the Mite and the Drum. So yeah, I can't actually 4 mana spin to activate this. Oh, I can because I can play Bauble from the yard. But if I want to attack with this as well. So I can also spend 4 mana to activate the Ballista ability here. So that is a total of 4 counters added this turn. 7 plus 1 is 8 damage. And then I'll have 6 plus 1 for 7. For 15 total. So I'm counting that I'm 1 short. Counting that I'm 1 short. Does Ballista from the yard instead of Bauble from the yard do anything? I don't think that it does. Can we flip Rona, put a counter, exile blocker? No, you can't Haywire Mite construct. Yeah, I'm counting the Ornithopter ping. 2/2 Ballista. I don't think that does it. So instead of spending 4 mana on Ledger Shredder, I'm spending 2 mana on Ballista, but it's the same amount of damage. It's the same amount of damage because like we're getting the attack, right? Yeah, so I think that we have entered block mode. So I think that now we're in block mode. We are going to be casting Urza. Let's get the counter. Spike, how did you sack Haywire Mite here? What the hell? What's happening, Cauldron? No, I'm gonna Emry. No, I'm trying to Emry the Mite. Sorry. I guess I could Cauldron Emry. Okay, this doesn't work. You could not Spellskite a Haywire Mite activation. It's non-creature. Did I come with an idea for this deck? Yep. Been working on it for a few days. Was really good yesterday. I didn't figure out the Rona combo by myself. That was something we played against, but that wasn't a breach deck. This is pretty different, but I guess not all the way by myself. Okay, so if I go Cauldron Emry on Rona, this is them paying 2. They paid a blue, I think. We also don't have lethal now. I think we've gone too far into this rabbit hole. So I probably want to block with the Mite and sack, right? And then hold up rejection. I think this is the current plan. Exhibition book combo for the combo. That was missing damage we needed. Yeah, but they're never like paying 2 if we take the other line. You know what I mean? Cool game. Never World Race Swing Shredder. Yeah, I think once we realize we're in defense mode, they have 4 5/5s that are getting bigger. We just have to leave it in defense mode here. Did I drop a league after round 4? I did. Yeah, yesterday we were like 6 hours into the stream and I knew that I could not finish the match if it was going to be like an hour-long one or like a 30-minute-long one, so I just called it early. Crystalline Crawler. I'm not familiar with... I don't know Crystalline Crawler's text by heart. Let's read it. Have I played Cauldron Scales? Yes, that was one of the first things we did, and it is very good there. First thing we did with Cauldron. Okay, so this is 4 mana Converge, remove a counter, add 1 mana of any color. That is a very cool effect for Cauldron. Definitely going into the toolbox. Am I countering a 1/1 Ballista? I don't think so. I don't think this does. I mean, it grows the constructs. Alright, I'll counter it. Oh, not legal in modern. Okay, not. I was about to copy paste it. So legacy maybe. Make it a construct. They're casting a spell. It's pretty good for me, I think, if they do. Am I taking 12? I might take 12. Basically at 5 because I'm gaining 2 off the Mite here. Seems somewhat likely that I could have lethal on the backswing. I'm not like that to Ballista or anything. Spike, how does blue how blue activate Mite? I'm cheating, chat. I'm cheating. Don't tell anybody. This is our little secret. Oh, I forgot about the ring. Still alive though. Yeah, I did look at almost every creature with activated abilities in Modern. Gigantomancer raised the eyebrow a little bit for sure. Cauldron is how. Cauldron is how I'm cheating. You may spend mana as though it mana of any color to activate abilities of creature you control. Why does this card have this line of text? Commander, probably. Commander, probably. But We'll take it. Yeah, we know about Metallic Mimic Grist Cauldron, but if I was going to play a Grist Cauldron deck, I would just play Yawgmoth instead. Discarding almost any spell here, just for the counter. Yeah. Alright, they should be pretty dead here. Yeah, opponent... you will think they would have watched the stream if they're playing the deck. So let's get our Connive. They're super dead. Concession lag. Yeah, we're gonna make this a 8/9 Ballista attack with this, our Ornithopter, ping him to death. Surprised no one's broken Cauldron Kiki-Jiki. This deck started off as a Corridor Monitor Kiki-Jiki brew. I'll still work on the Kiki-Jiki build, but it is... You know, Kiki-Jiki is a pretty shitty card. Bit better if you Cauldron it for sure, but like if you're like getting Kiki in the yard, is that in any way better than like getting Gristlebrand into the yard? You know, it's just kind of tough to answer. I think I'm pitching Ring. Is that weird? I mean, I could just dump my hand if I... Yeah, I'm gonna dump the Ring. Ring would have been awesome in the hand, but being able to go Saga, Ornithopter, Emry turn 1, Haywire Mite, Emry is just like, this is just the nuts, so let's just do that. Oh, should have put back Emry, of course. Needle's bad? I think so. Like, all the cards you're naming, like we also have in our deck, because it's the mirror. We hit build over a Cauldron, it's awesome. Okay, I feel more comfy saying this now that I'm ahead. If I win this game, I'm still not counting it for the record. That is, you know, this is a wash, being the mirror. I think that's fine. Yeah, Cauldron and Goblins is interesting. It kind of makes you want to play Grim Gully combo more than the Snoop combo, but the Grim Gully combo is a lot worse than Snoop combo, so it's a little weird. Yeah, you don't want to play Cauldron with Overseer. It's just like worse than... It's just Hardened Scales, but worse, I think. Yeah, getting my own Shredder here seems pretty appealing. Let's go Shredder Drum. I do remember. Esther made sure I remembered this morning. Glad to be able to connive these away. The mirror is kind of sick, y'all. This mirror is kind of fun. Okay, so there's not a Ballista in the yard at the moment. So I need to kill this Cauldron before my opponent like connives Ballista into the yard, I think. I think that might be their little trick here. I have 2 mites, so they can't even exile one of them. So they go after Emry, and then they can Bauble. That's kind of cool. They have to tap it now, though. Oh, I guess they just want to block. Maybe they thought they could attack. Oh, they can attack. Wait, why can they attack? Oh, they got a counter on this from the Cauldron is why. Cool. Cool. The One Ring. Love that. Might not cast it this turn, though. I think I'm going to cast Cauldron. Okay. Man, the mirror is kind of sick. Okay, this doesn't count as a wash. It's the mirror for the overall record. that was Mox Opal, we could have kept the hand. Although we're lucky enough to have a turn 1 Emry anyways. Build over 2 Thopters, Saga Island. Against Yogg. Fast Shredder against Yogg is good. Cauldron against Yogg is very good too. Let's get the Shredder down first. Let's find a land. Man, I love this deck. It's so sick. Hex Parasite is a sideboard card for the mirror, other counter-related strats. Yeah, I just feel like in the most counter-related strats are like Yawgmoth, where you would rather get Needle off Saga or have a Needle. Scales, you'd usually rather have Haywire Mite or Needle. The mirror is maybe the only spot you'd want Hex Parasite. Hex Parasite. So it seems a little narrow, but overall, like, not a terrible suggestion. Oh, okay, they have their own Cauldron. Welcome to Modern. Okay, so let's bait the Cauldron activation with Emry here. We win the game, I think, if they tap the Cauldron. And it's very, very hard for them to resist, I would imagine. Then we get to go Cauldron of our own. Ballista on 0. Discard Spellskite, because we just really want the counter here. Yeah, game's not immediately over, but it's hard for Yawgmoth to beat a turn 3, 4/6 Ledger Shredder Ballista. Didn't you see Cauldron with the Bauble? I did, and I forgot about it. I'm not even sure I actually looked. I maybe just showed chat and then didn't really register it at all. Which happens sometimes. What can you do? Yeah, I get it. I get the flavor text here. It's fine. Yeah, the overall record's up to date. We played the mirror and didn't count it. So you know, you can dwell on that if you'd like. Good draw, I guess. Got a lot of things I can do here. Let's start off just target Spellskite, I think. I want to get this in play because of the Grist. I mean, a future Grist. We're going to kill this one, maybe. I had given them a Spellskite. Well, they didn't main phase the activation, for what it's worth. Kill Grist Cauldron. Well, that doesn't work if they have their Cauldron up. You know, the Cauldron on Cauldron games are kind of interesting. Right now, they're new and interesting. I don't know if they stay interesting forever. Okay, so let me cast this. So I've got a few different lines. I can play Ballista, hope to hit my Connive. I kind of like, I think, target Emry here. Just see if they respond to this. Yeah, then untap. I could let this go and then try to Cauldron their Grist also. No! Oh, no! I Minamo'd itself on accident. It's pretty annoying. It's like super annoying. Fuck. It is what it is. Didn't really want to kill the Grist anyways. Wanted to put it to 1 loyalty, but I suppose with the Spellskite in play, we don't mind if they minus very much. Yeah, I wish this had another legendary permanent. Sheesh. Although now I guess they get to Cauldron their Grist, so we do mind it. We do care. Huge misclick, huh? could, in theory, kill on turn 3 of the deck. You don't combo that often, though. If they mill over a Yawgmoth, it's kind of interesting. They did not mill over a Yawgmoth. Okay. So these just have 1 loyalty at the moment. Let's think another Shredder with Walking Ballista abilities. Seems like something good to have here. How good are Urza abilities here? Good enough, probably. Yeah, so I think I just Ballista X equals 1, and then untap my Cauldron, or have the ability to untap my Cauldron, just to kind of mess with them on their turn. I also have 4 or up to 5 Ballista counters. I could try to kill 1 or both of their Grists. Let's just start off by attacking for 4. I haven't played Mikaeus yet. We need to do that also. I think killing this is good. I think we'll leave this one for now. No, the other Mikaeus, the white Mikaeus. Give your creatures you control undying. Well, that's a static ability. It doesn't work with Cauldron. But the white one lets you tap, remove a counter, put a counter on everything else, or tap, put a counter on it. And it's also you could also just play it on 0 or for a white and it dies immediately. I can't remember. And so it was a suggestion as a Ranger Captain tutor target in the Heliod build, which I kind of like. Alright, so they plus their Grist. Mill Bowmaster. Yawgmoth. Kind of a tough spot. I don't hate the idea of just killing these 3 in response. Kind of stops them in their tracks a little bit. Sandwich at the 13, thank you. Didn't misclick this time. Cauldron Asmo? We've played Cauldron Asmo with Griselbrand, like I guess is Asmodeus Asmarena Mardicina Kuldakar, but I guess no, it's not. Okay, if you would draw a card, exile top card of your library, face down instead, black, draw 7, return all exile cards, black, draw 7. I don't know, I kind of just like the idea of Griselbranding instead, probably. Okay, so can we kill them? We can go 2 counters with Cauldron tap, and then it could also be better to untap. No, I don't have 2 zeros to play. Okay, 2 counters, then level. So this is what, 3, 5, 6 plus 5. Yeah, it's lethal. Cool matchup. Bell, the 3 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, so they draw a card, shrink this by 1, but it costs them a life. So, oh no! But I lose a +1 counter. So does this save them? They're gonna take 5. They're still dead. I forgot that I lose a +1 counter here. If they get Dryad Arbor and sack, it's still -2 life for them. I didn't take that into account though. It's good to know. Man, the matchup is so cool. Okay, so we're gonna cut the Mite, cut the breeding pool because we're cutting the Mites. Bringing in the Caverns. Gonna bring in 3 Pithing Needles, Stone of Erech, and then maybe Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear is probably good enough. Let me go down like 2 Urzas. Urza's not nearly as powerful as Yawgmoth. Or maybe I just go down 4 Spellskites. Maybe 1 spell. Maybe I keep 3 Urza, 1 Spellskite. Kind of like the look of that. Val with the 3. Thank you. Use the rest of your bear back. Okay. Keep. Weird hand. Still weird against Bowmasters. Because you want to like hold the Bauble to connive, but want to get all the baubles out because of... Oh, wow. Best draw by a lot. So let's go. So now we can very easily just play all of our baubles, since we can play one next turn off Emry. I crack them... Oh, wait. If I crack them all now, I get Bowmastered so bad. So I crack 2 now, so that they have the Bowmaster. They're not killing both of my creatures. But yeah, they're gonna get me with it kind of no matter what, because they have the turn 1 mana dork. They don't have it, awesome. If they play Grist, they kind of have to minus, because I could just Emry Needle. So why would our opponent shock here? They would shock if they had endurance, I guess. They wouldn't. They probably. I don't think they would shock for really anything else. So let's make them cast the endurance. Bowmaster ambush. If they had, they don't have Bowmaster, they would have already played it, and we knew because we know they didn't draw it. It doesn't really make sense, you know. Why not play Shredder first? I mean, I'm just not gonna get to connive. Like they're gonna endurance me every single time. And like when I'm playing around endurance, I kind of want to like have the info of what to do next. If somehow they're just like bluffing it, but Yawgmoth players very rarely shock to bluff spells because their life total is so important. You know, modern players in general rarely shock to bluff spells. They don't do it often enough, but it is like rarely something you see in Yawg because of how they need their life total to function. Okay, nice to have a Ballista against this Dryad Arbor, especially with Agatha's Cauldron. Let's see what they do with this Grist. They may kill my Shredder, but I'm not sure like what they would sack. Maybe the Arbor. Yeah, but then if they sack Arbor, I could just attack with the Emry, maybe. They just kill the Emry. Okay, this is fine. It's actually like I think I'm in amazing shape at the moment. Wow, I drew a land. So can I go? I can go Urza. Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy turn. Oh wait, hold on. If I go, I would have to tap the Ledger Shredder if I wanted to also Cauldron. But I do want to Cauldron. I could just use the Ballista ping to kill the Grist, I guess. Okay, and I think we save the Ornithopter for Connive. Just pass back. Yeah, then we can Cauldron their Grist next turn, maybe. I guess we could have also, like, attacked, then Cauldron their Grist. Both seem kind of fine. Yeah, they should not have attacked with this. Savage, that's okay. Thank you for the 3 months. Glad you're able to catch the stream live now. Is killing halfling more important? I don't think so. I guess one issue with doing this is if they have a Cauldron, it can be kind of bad, but like if the Grist is dead, they have like one less creature to sack if they slam Yogg. Cauldron is pretty dumb. Yeah, I didn't attack with either. I think it's still probably not correct for them to attack, but whatever. The deck reminds me of Yawgmoth, except you don't have to play it backwards like Young Wolf. I don't know. Young Wolf and Ornithopter are pretty comparable here. Couldn't figure out the infinite combo yesterday. Exclamation point combo, Todd. We haven't comboed today. We comboed like 6 times yesterday, though. Yeah, like what are they? Yeah, just plus. Seems tough for them here, to say the least. It's also a very good draw. It says, have fun. I will. I will. Unlucky, not even hitting a spell for my Shredder. Just start the whole game over. Probably best to actually just put a counter on the Ballista, on the, sorry, the Ballista Shredder. Part of Virtual Invasion Large deck for Lurker is okay. Like, it's still a deck that's built around casting a 5-mana spell in Modern, and like, there's just kind of a cap on how competitive that can be. But you usually win when you resolve that card, and I think it's like a good like League / FNM deck. Yeah, Ballista Shredder Grist. Can't even read. Okay, they concede. Okay, 3-0. So this one does count. We played against the Mirror last round. Did not count it for the overall record. Although it's kind of nice. No, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking that we were back to even multiple 5s. Now we're even more wonky. That's really good if we draw an Emry. Might mulligan. This hand just kind of doesn't do anything. Well, this hand really doesn't do anything. Give me the 7 back. You didn't count match before last overall record. Yeah, I was just going over that like 2 seconds ago, but I just said it's the Mirror, so I intentionally am not counting the Mirror. Simple Garden Cookbook, huh? Steel Seeker. Excited to see what they're cooking up exactly. The graveyard another Steel Seeker. It kind of surprises me when you have this engine going. Hand must be really good. Good Haywire Mite matchup. Come on, come on. They have an Asmo on top. Super dead to this Asmo. How could we beat an Asmo here? I don't fucking know. We have a lot of sideboard cards. I may maybe just quickly go into game 2 here. Yeah, Cauldron of being incidental graveyard hate has definitely been good and relevant. I'll take like a draw step, but they just get to kind of kill all my creatures, and they have the Steel Seeker for tons of card advantage and selection. I guess playing it out is good because I don't know, like, are they Night of Sweet's Revenge, or they Confectioner combo? What flavor of food are they? Yeah, I read that there's like a hidden 2 hour section that like people that players haven't found, or like maybe almost no players have found. But it's Astarion's voice actor said it. And I killed Astarion, so I may just leave it hidden. I play Cauldron Asmo shell. I would put it in like an Asmo Gristlebrand shell. Yeah, just not gonna do anything here. I need to see like are they Sam combo? Are they Confectioner combo? Are they playing Troll King? Yeah, I gave Astarion a chance, and then he's like sucking my blood, and I try to push him off, and he doesn't stop. So I staked him. You could have gotten cut voice actors teasing it. Probably didn't if they're teasing it, but I don't know. Okay, there's Sam combo. Sam combo will concede. Murder's wrong. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? So Stone stops Sam combo. So because we have the info, we get to board it in. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna cut these Spellskites. I'm gonna cut the Aether Spellbomb, I think. Probably gonna keep all my Mambers in. I trim a Ballista. Ornithopter. Okay, on to play. I'll keep this. The Cauldron means that I can activate Haywire Mite a bit easier. I'm gonna Needle Cookbook turn 1 though. Professor Bajangles, thank you for the 11 months. Hope you're doing well today. Hope they take my Urza. Kind of think that might not happen. Okay, I take the Cauldron, which I definitely seemed like the right call there. The right call. Drawn. Okay. Excuse me, I'm so sneezy this week. So we don't have green mana to activate the Might. We can draw another Cauldron or a green source, though. Those would be really nice. They'll probably get Might for my Needle if not much else changes. Play this. I have like no instance, and they have Thoughtseize, so let's upkeep Bauble them. There's Sam. Could be tricky for them to cast. So, I think if they're tapping the Blooming Marsh and not the Saga, they're going to plan to make a Construct rather than cast Sam. Big draw step for me here. 2 draw steps. Yeah, we'll take that. It's kind of weird because, you know, I feel incentivized to cast Urza this turn, but it does feel like the Haywire Mite just like slows them down so much here. I could even like maybe Mite the Drum. No, I can't Mite the Drum actually. No, not a legal play. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know that they're playing. I don't know. I guess I have played Abzan Sam Asmo combo, but I don't feel like they're playing a brew. I don't own every food deck. This is not something I've played since like PT testing days. Might Drum with Minamo. You can untap Breeding Pool with Minamo. What am I missing? Minamo's not untap any permanent. Okay, so despite Cookbook being needled, Samwise can enable Asmo here a little bit. And very notably, we're a mana short of activating the Urza, and we're kind of like doing nothing after they Asmo my Urza. We have a big construct that can block, so that's something. Oh wait, no, I had enough. Oh, I had enough to spin. I wasn't counting the construct. I should have spun. Man, made some mistakes today. I think Call of the Death Dwellers mostly sucks. It's something that kind of sounds good and ends up playing pretty poorly. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't count the construct for some reason. So they find a Verdant Catacombs. I wonder if they have a Cottage in their deck. Okay, Cauldron is a great draw. Another Urza is good. Pithing Needle's fine. Emry's not that good. Not that bad, I guess. Okay, Graveyard's another cookbook. Okay. Can't activate this. Dead draw. Sam, 2 mana, make a food token. Surveil 1 or Explore 1. Keeps the card on top, I think. Alright. Our turn to draw something. Close enough to something, I guess. It does mean if they kill this with Asmo, then our construct is still holding down the fort for a little while. But, oh, sorry, this does trigger the Sam, right? Dang. Catacombs in hand. And then card on top. Plays Catacombs. Kills Emry. I guess I could have Haywire Mited the food token. I wonder if that was correct. Yeah, I guess it was. Kind of a hard line to see. Well, Needle Asmo. Still kind of soft to the cat combo though. But they need Viserys here plus cat. I don't think they would be sandbagging either one of those here because they would result in a food. I think we're going to see Oval Chase Daredevil cast. Finale for 1, so will this be a Haywire Mite for a Needle, or will it be a combo piece? They choose Haywire Mite for Needle. Triggers, triggers, triggers. Weird to be on the other side of Steel Seeker. Wait, why do my constructs look like this? This is from Urza. Okay, and then they keep cards on top here with the Steel Seeker. It's bad. Kind of hard for them to not find something they like every turn. They do nothing with the Mites. Not yet, at least. Because if they kill my Needle on Cookbook, I'll kill their Cookbook here. If they kill the Needle on Asmo, they can't really activate it yet. Hopefully, get untap with something at some point. So end of turn, they're going after the Needle on the Asmo. So let's just let that resolve. And then I might, this time, Haywire Mite the food token in response to them casting a creature, assuming that they've kept a creature on top, but we'll just kind of see what creature they kept. Viserys here, yeah, so pretty scary. Gonna go after the food token. I don't really think it's very likely that they have a relevant card in their hand at the moment. They can have another Asmo, another Cookbook, another Thoughtseize. Okay. So they got some triggers to resolve. And now we get to untap. We get to untap with Rona more than less likely. Cauldron, another Cauldron would be awesome. I would be able to get Emry's ability online to buy back Haywire Mite, buy back Ballista, just stop them from comboing. If they want to trade constructs, I'll probably trade constructs. Yeah, theirs just get so much bigger than mine. Okay, let's loot with the Rona. Discard Minamo, untap Rona with Minamo. Find another Urza. I think this is where my turn ends, and oh, I guess I can. I guess I'll loot again at some point. It won't actually accomplish anything besides milling one, but I'll take a mill one. We're dead to Finale. We're dead to Cauldron or Cauldron Familiar, and it does look like they kept a card on top. The card on top was a Gilded Goose instead. They now are going to have 3 foods and are going to be able to kill either Rona or Urza, but not both. If they can untap without me drawing meaningful interaction, then they're going to be killing stuff every single turn, which is a problemo. They keep another card on top. I guess it's mostly because they weren't able to mill a Cauldron Familiar, huh? We have a good amount of looks at something here. Okay, that's not really enough, so I don't mind discarding it. I think we're looking for Cauldron, Third Needle, mostly. Ballista, yeah, Ballista's fine. So either way, 3/3 Ballista. I think we just kill Sam, right? Kill Sam, and then I guess the problem with killing Sam is that they can go Goose, make a food. Could kill Goose. Could attack. They may have another Sam in hand. That's no. There's 3 Sams in the graveyard, so seems unlikely. I can kind of wait for them to just do something though, right? I could kill Asmo also. Yeah, let's just pass. We don't need to kill anything yet. We also have a 3rd Needle we can get off this Saga next turn, which kind of makes me want to kill Asmo a little bit less. Okay, so they're going to have 3 foods if we kill Sam, 4 foods if we don't. Yeah, let's kill Sam. Because if we do this in response, they just make a food, they get to kill one thing. We kill this in response, they still only get to kill either my Ballista or my Rona. Killing Asmo seems necessary. I don't think killing Asmo is necessary because I just get to needle it next turn. I have a 3rd Needle in my deck. I think their hand is some combination of Asmo, Cookbook, Thoughtseize. They have two cards. Get to kill my Ballista, get to kill their Seer. They remember to sack to scry 1. They have Cookbook, they have play for the Steel Seeker. I guess so, yeah. You're right about that. So there's a Daredevil. So it has to be like just Asmos and Asmo Thoughtseize, Thoughtseize, or Asmo. They go after Rona, which is fine. Make a food. Cursed Totem because of Scales in the sideboard. I mean, yeah, Scales and Yawgmoth. I don't know if you would play more than one, but the first copy seems fine. They find an Urza Saga, pretty dang good. Maybe we'll find our second Cauldron at some point. We are 26 cards deep. Really need to needle the Asmo. Draw a stupid land. Can attack though. Just take 7. They gain 3 life. I don't really, I guess, have strong feelings on that. They have Oval Chase Daredevil in their hand. They find another Saga for turn. So their hand is theoretically Daredevil, 2 dead cards, 2 mystery cards. Hi, Squin. Okay, they mill another Daredevil. Makes a food. Trigger. Okay, so if we can find Cauldron to Emry to Mite or Haywire Mite, we can stop them from miting my Needle, which is kind of convoluted. It is also nice that I guess they can Sam combo because they can cookbook back a Sam, actually, that they're not completely locked out of Sam comboing. But there are all 4 Sams in the graveyard at the moment. Okay, let's take our draw. Unbelievably bad draw. Feels so bad. It's okay. I think I'll ping that. Yeah, cookbook is still needled. Guess they just have another goose up. Oh yeah, they can finale for Sam. Yeah, it seems like we're probably gonna lose this. Top decks are definitely bad. When's the Cauldron, Fiddlebender, Stoneblader Urza deck dropping? I've been working on Fiddlebender, Cauldron. It's kind of ended up here instead also, but work in progress. Maybe they only have 1 Haywire Mite. Seems unlikely they only have 1. That's kind of our out here though. And even then, they're now way ahead on the construct battle. Wait, they didn't make another construct? What am I missing? What has happened? I can't keep up. Urza Saga, they did not make a construct. Did they not get anything either? What am I missing? Can't you still kill Seer? I can still kill Seer. I don't think it accomplishes enough. Literally, what am I missing here? Oh, they got a second book. Yeah, so they just don't have another Mite. That's huge. Okay. That's huge. Okay, we're taking 9. At least 9. Taking 10. So we've had like 3 dead draws in a row or something. A lot of dead draws. Come on, Cauldron. Alright, well, that's magic, huh? Yeah, their constructs are going to be a good amount bigger than mine here. Although they don't have any more cookbooks in the deck. They might not have any other targets here. They might have a Springleaf Drum. They find a Beseiju. Okay, I'm going to concede to the Beseiju. Tough game. Fall to 3-1 / 16-6. Let's get a 4-1 prediction going. Bit, get some revenge. It is really annoying that like Spellskite doesn't stop Not Dead After All, but it does stop Feign Death and does stop Undying Evil and all the other ones. But Not Dead After All use creature you control, which I guess in theory is supposed to be like a balancing effect for them, but in practice is like just an upgrade. Hammer. We are 1-0 against Hammer at the moment, right? I can't recall playing against it a second time. We haven't lost to it. Lost this league also from Scam. No, it was to food. Sam food combo. Alright, if you got 2 hammers, I will be dead. It says seems they have a Stoneforge Mystic instead of a hammer at all. Spellskite does not work against hammer in any way, no. Right, this is a creature you control. I think I'll play the Spellskite. Got a little flooded here, unfortunately. Yeah, Spellskite is good in scale. Stops modular. Okay, so they're gonna unblock. We'll kind of at least we get our connive, huh? I'm assuming they're going to unblockable the Ginger Brute, and then I can Otawara the Ginger Brute next turn, or the Hammer. And then I can get Haywire Mite off the Saga and kill the Hammer. I guess killing the Ginger Brute's gonna bouncing the Brute's just much better here. Get to Bauble herself and scry with her fetch land. Top card is Ornithopter. We'll shuffle it away. I suppose it makes sense to just not to play around a protection spell here, since we're kind of toasted to another Hammer no matter what, because they just attack with both Thopters. That's a good draw. Good enough, maybe. Didn't play around Forge Anew super well. Yeah, I guess Forge Anew, like, we would be dead to Paladin no matter what. Or no, we wouldn't. Yeah, I guess playing around Paladin Forge Anew is probably a bit better. Guess we can bring in the Mites, gonna bring in the Rings. And they cut all the Spellskites, and then cut the 4th Urza. It's the sideboard plan I liked last time. Do you feel like you could fit 4 Prion in the deck? Not really. Like, you have 6 colorless lands. Like, I don't know. This feels pretty tight, and it's been performing well too. You already have like a lot of selection with like Ledger Shredder, Rona, so it's not like we don't have selection anyways. Yeah, I don't think you want rejection against Hammer. It could be correct. It's not a card I've ever brought in against them. It's hard to hold up. Once they know about the first card copy, they can like play around it a bit easier. I think if I was gonna bring it in, I would bring in 1 copy. And okay, we only have 2 post board of the Caverns, but they are both in our hand here. Let's mulligan and cry that we're not on the draw. Keep this one. Does Steel Seeker have a place in the deck? I don't think so. Doesn't have an activated ability. Yeah, Spellskite cannot steal equips. Apparently, someone said that it used to. Oh, I love seeing Gemstone Caverns and Hammer. I think this is very cool. It seems to be something people are doing now. I think the first, like, one main, one side seems like where I would like to be, as far as Caverns and Hammer goes, and I like that people are trying it out. Could be okay to play Saga turn 1 here. I think because we have the Mite, it'll probably be fine to not. They are playing the Saga into the Mite. Yeah, just like this play here, like Cavern, Saga, Stoneforge for Cauldron or for whatever is just, it's a very strong start. I think I'm playing Rona this turn. I'm okay if my opponent puts Cauldron to play. If I just have Haywire Mite for it next turn, I need to get the looting going. I can also potentially take 10 and kill Saga if I feel like that's going to be more important. I believe Cheddar was wrong, and Spellskite's never been able to steal equip. Yeah, I've never heard of it being able to, but like, I don't know, maybe. So they're even just going to go for make a Saga token instead of put Cauldron to play, which is pretty fine with me. Rings I think a solid draw. Maybe not the best draw. Cauldron is really, really good though. Yeah, so discard Ornithopter. Might this. Oh no, sorry. I needed to discard a land or a ring and then cast Ornithopter, Cauldron onto the Cauldron the Mite. Should be fine, but it's not actually my intention. I get to untap the Rona also. It's cool that like this being a legend is even an upside in the deck. Sarah for the 17. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. So taking 5, I can block the construct here pretty easy. If they animate Nexus for 1 more power, I can just activate Cauldron for 1 more power on the Rona. They Solitude the Rona. It's fine. They're just playing like mono white Saga Stoneblade at the moment, which is kind of cool. It's kind of tough. I feel like I should just be slamming the ring here, probably. As nice as it is to have this Ornithopter or whatever, the ring is just so incredible this turn, and just buys me a ton of time and gives me all the resources I need, really. Ballista's pretty nice. Might grab Ornithopter here. It's like a little bit better than a Haywire Mite, right? I guess Mite's a bit better if they have removal for the Cauldron, so let's grab that. Could maybe have Ballisted on 0. I don't think we need to do it just yet. Might be better. We might like draw Ledger Shredder, need the Connive or something. Got one card in their hand. If it's a hammer, it's we have insulation against that. We should be fine. We can also turn the Ballista into like just a Haywire Mite, which is kind of nice. Got a lot of options here. What tier is Blue Red Storm with Ring? Still tier 2? I don't know. The deck is like solid and playable. I've played, you know, 2 leagues with it or something. It's not like not like I can really give you much more than I've played a couple leagues with it and it's solid. I think I want to leave up double Mite activation this turn. Spike, you have Urza Saga. You can't activate Haywire Mite twice. Fucking watch me, dude. Watch me. What is this? I think it's a bluff. Oh, never mind. Will I put that on something? Put it on the construct? That's fine. Just block sack. Okay, they're not putting it on anything. Okay, so seems fine to just do this. And I think we Cauldron the Ballista, ping the Stoneforge Mystic. I guess I could ping the Construct now. Oh, I'm gonna ping the... Okay, now I'm pinging the freaking Inkmoth Nexus. Oh yeah, we just go ping the Construct, Haywire Mite the Nettle Cyst. See you later, opponent's board. Cool. Constructs are cringe, don't need those. Let's get a creature in play, Ornithopter, get some nice abilities on it. Ledger Shredder, Ballista online, yeah, cool. Okay, go to game 3. Yeah, this thing is so sweet. Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? Yeah, this deck is so cool. We'll probably take a break from it tomorrow. Might play it in the challenge Saturday if I decide to stream Saturday. It's a little weird with Worlds going on. I think this is going to be the deck that, yeah, finally they'll ban Ornithopter. The deck is also just so hard to play against. Like, we just have so many decisions, and like I guess we did play the mirror. Like I did not enjoy being on the other side of it. I'm probably gonna pitch the Aether Spellbomb. This cavern coming in match. Every time you're on the draw, you bring it in. Every time you're on the play, you board one out. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at what they're drawing. Pure Steel Pally. Does kind of make me not want to just like a Cauldron activate, I guess. Although I'll have a creature in the yard for Ballista. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Mite, Bauble, and then like if my opponent has Saga for somehow, which is not as likely with Paladin. I guess they didn't know they were drawing the Paladin when they kept their hand. Target this. Now with the Emry, like I'm like a little bit incentivized to not even use the Mite. I'm gonna use the Mite and the Bauble. I know that we've got the Emry, but I think I want to use my mana and get a Cauldron. Like I can play Ballista to stop from dying to Nexus. Not that I'm very likely. I don't actually know how they would kill me with Nexus, I suppose, but like this turn we can go Ballista, the next turn we can go Cauldron, Emry, counter on Ballista. Ballista is Haywire Mite. Should be pretty good. Yeah, the deck does take a lot of brain power. My head is kind of feeling it at the moment, and after yesterday's stream I was also wait, what, they're playing, so I guess they're, because they have the Paladin, they're playing it out. Yesterday I was like, we did 6 hours yesterday and it was my brain was fried, dude. Interesting. Maybe we could play Emry or Ornithopter first. So we have Mill Ballista, so we can exile that or Mite here. Here is Paladin. 2 mystery cards because they played the Nexus we knew about. Aspiring to break Modern Daily. Anyway, aspiring to break Modern Daily is not a realistic goal as someone who has been trying to do that for a long time. But trying to build new decks as you know, you just try to build new decks, good decks as often as you can and hope for the best. Okay, so they will get to equip here. There's nothing I can do about that. But they're just going to be equipping onto the Stoneforge, so I think I've just got an easy chump with the Ornithopter. Oh no, I could just kill the Paladin in response to them activating. You feel like you've ever broken Modern before? Yeah. Not that I would ever brag about it. So we don't want to block here because then we'll not get a +1 counter on the Ornithopter when we put, like, the +1 counter just negates the -1 counter and then we don't get the abilities. Oh no, sorry, I didn't realize we're going down all the way here. Forgot to float my mana. Should be in pretty dang good shape at least. Could it be correct for me to need to leave up? I don't think I need to leave up double Mite. This is, you know, Mite plus Ballista execute on 2. Cauldron and Ring. You can't Cauldron artifacts, it's only creatures. But imagine. Imagine. We would be doing nothing besides that. It has Hammer, 2 mystery cards, unsure what avenue my opponent can take to get out of this. They could have activated other Blink Moth and saved Paladin. Yeah. It's very easy to punt with this deck for whatever that's worth. It is just it's a tough one. Okay, they pack it in, then we 4-1 that league. So 17-6 overall, still very good record. Record was not, you know, we were 12-2 yesterday, so definitely did a lot more losing today than we did yesterday. But still liking the deck a lot. My brain is super fried from jamming the deck back-to-back days. I'm glad we did. It was certainly like very, very fun. I will try to stream the Saturday's challenge. I need to think about it some more. If we do, we'll play this deck. We will probably take a break from the deck tomorrow, though. So there's just like too much, you know, stuff to be doing, stuff to be brewing in Modern right now to probably play the deck 3 days in a row. But the deck is awesome. Very, very cool. So let's pay up.